Hi, this is Sue from English Today. Welcome back to another of our language lessons where we present to you 5 quick tips in under 5 minutes. So if you're ready today, we are going to look at when we use the perfect tense. So the first tip is to look at aspect. So if you remember, for the past few weeks, we have explored when you use simple, which is an event that has occurred and completed, continuous for an activity that is temporary, or perfect, which is what we will look at today. So the first consideration is timing. Perfect tense is used to discuss or express an idea that something is completed before another time. Now, if you look at these two examples, the first sentence states, I have read the latest report. Now, this indicated that there is importance in the fact that you have completed this action and you have understood the report, so you don't have to remind me again. Now, the second sentence indicated Shah has presented his part, but you missed it because you arrived late. So both these sentences expresses that these actions have already completed before another time. So the third tip would be relevance. So the other idea for perfect is that it expresses an action that produces results that's relevant at a later situation. So let's take a look at some of these sentences. The first sentence, I have attended the meeting, indicated that I already know what was discussed, what was agreed upon, so I can take action at a later date. I will have memorized my lines before the presentation, indicated in the future, I would know what to do because I would have started practicing my lines on what to say in the part. So perfect expresses action that is producing very important information to be used on a later date. And tip number 4 is to know the characteristics of perfect tense. And one of the most important perfect characteristic is that it is linked usually to an earlier action or activity with a later situation. Let's take a look at some of these examples. So usually the exact time of the action is irrelevant or is disregarded. So if you look at this example of the sentence, when you arrive, I had presented my part, so you have missed it. So we are focusing on the results versus the time of this event. And tip number 5, it may not exist in a lot of other languages. So sometimes it is present perfect is expressed in present tense or past tense. If you look at the first sentence, I have lived here for over 10 years. People may use I live here for 10 years. That would be incorrect in English, but it may be expressed in present tense in another language. Similarly, it will be expressed in past tense, for example, in another language, but you would have to use present perfect in English. I have never been to Thailand versus I never went to Thailand. So there you have it. 5 quick tips for the usage of perfect tense. So hope you have learned a fair bit, and we hope to see you in another of our video. Thank you so much.